Construction and Industrial Equipment Limited's acquisition of 2 barges and a tug vessel is promising to lower transportation costs for essential construction and other material within the region. The tug can double as an emergency response and rescue vessel as well as a supply transporter. The larger of the 2 barges is 330 feet long with a 7,450 metric ton capacity. We learn more in this report.
After nearly 15 years of anticipation, Reno Kajada's vision became a reality on October 28, 2024 at approximately 9:30 a.m. His dream sailed into Port Castries in the form of a massive, bright orange tug vessel aptly named Workforce. This powerful anchor-handling tug, designed primarily to handle and secure oil rig anchors, boasts capacity of an emergency response and rescue vessel and a supply transporter. With an impressive capacity of 1,558 metric tons and a fuel tank that allows it to remain at sea for over 2 months, Workforce is one of the largest vessels of its kind in the Caribbean. Its first deployment will be servicing offshore rigs throughout the region. Workforce, along with its partner vessel Mokish, a 330-foot long, 80-foot wide barge with a 7,450 metric ton capacity, completed a journey of over 4 months from China to St. Lucia. This journey represents not only the culmination of a dream, but a strategic move for Kajada's company to reduce transportation costs and significantly expand its carrying capacity.
But you know, it's something you're working on for a long time. It's a massive investment. There are 2 new pieces of equipment, brand new equipment, so the investment is a significant amount. And it did not happen overnight. We're talking from 2017 to 2024.
Reno says the new barge should significantly reduce the transportation cost of aggregates, building materials and equipment transportation, and add to the company's carrying capacity.
I have expanded into the aggregate business in each of the islands. So we're opening quarries in each of the islands, and what it's going to do is to help us move equipment, move aggregate, move product around from one to the other, and it's really going to facilitate in lowering the cost of doing business for me and for the islands. I have my smaller vessel. As you can see, the government of St. Vincent have used it for about 3 months, taking scrap, galvanized, and roof sheets and so on, and we've been making a number of trips into Trinidad with it. It's actually in St. Lucia now because I had to use the tug as a tug assist for the barge coming here, and you see it's loaded with scrap roof sheeting, and all that's going to Trinidad, and that came from the hurricane.
Construction and Industrial Equipment Limited, Kajada's company, has also invested in a large second barge, which has the capacity of 4,000 metric tons and a smaller, more agile tug vessel. These additions will enable more strategic and efficient delivery of materials throughout the region, further solidifying the company's presence in the Caribbean.
Originally, we were supposed to have loaded the smaller one into the big one to bring it down, and last minute they said they would not do it. So one is named Mokish, which is my bigger son, and the other one is Purish, which is my younger son. Workforce, which is the name of the vessel, we were trying to find a name, and I asked all my kids to come up with names, and we were in a hurry, and I just came up with the name Workforce. And if you ask me where that name came from, I don't have a reason why I gave it that name. But, you know, it's going to be working, and it's a force. So a Workforce falls in very, very well.
The arrival of this locally owned, state-of-the-art barge and tug vessel marks a milestone for St. Lucia, ushering in a new era of logistical efficiency that promises to lower transportation costs for essential construction materials across the Caribbean.